signal. Anytime I come a different way, there's no signal. Let's see where this path goes. Hello replay viewers, let's try a different route. If we get any viewers in. Let's see where we are. Where are we at now? Oh, there's a path there as well. Come up that way. It's having two paths. Just come all the way around. Oh, there we go. There's two paths. Could have come the other way. Yeah, all the way around for nothing. There's a path at the back of the bingo. We'll just cut through this path, away from the traffic, the noisy traffic. I can hear myself think. I hear the call-ins. If anybody wants to call in, I'm in a quiet spot. I can hear what you're saying. Oh, we should get some good views up here on a clear day. What the weather was doing today, the sun was out. It's amazing. The sun was out. Now it's all gone. Problems are coming this way. I just had to walk past McDonald's. That's some nice shot to the city. That's where I've just walked from. They spend Staffordshire University. Yeah, I was just going to come along. I'm just trying different ways to get to the same destination. Just trying different ways to get to the same destination. And I thought, coming this way would be easier than going all along that road and then joining this path at the other end. But it doesn't seem very pleasant, the amount of traffic. Oh, British weather, it's all over the place. The start was blue sky and sunshine. Now it's trying to rain. 4 seasons in one day. We've got a signal. Let's see if we've got a signal. I'm just talking to myself. Where are we? I think we've got hit a dead spot, I think. Yeah, we've hit a dead spot. I'll just restart. I think I'm looping. I'll restart. Hello viewers, can you see me? Something with the reception. I usually have a good view up here. I was just going to pause for a second. If I've got any signal. Just the top of a hill. Oh, it's up at this reception. But I'll come a different way. That's where we are. So I just held back to didn't want to scope with nothing nice to look at, so just come up to a nice view area, and it's trying to rain now. All the fun of British weather. Sun was shiny an hour ago. I was just going to take my coat off. I thought, oh, I can't walk in this sun. It's too warm. Just at the high point of my walk, but we'll see some more things. This is just where I'm starting my walk. So I may as well turn location off because it keeps saying I'm in London anyway. I don't know why I have it on. It's probably just Gaffy's in. Yeah, it's just awkward to try and start your scope in a nice place and obviously stand there long enough to the viewers to come on. Can't just stand in one place, so I start it somewhere nice and hope everybody joins me. Right, I'll probably just pick the way to come in then. I've just realised what I'm doing. Oh, it's that way. Yeah, I just saw a lock gate, and thought, oh, the colleges are shut this week now. So I think the colleges are shut. It's like a path that cuts through the back of the college. There's a church there. What's that there? Hello. Just trying another route. Trying another route for a walk. Let's see what we've got over there. What time are we on? 20 past 1. So I'm trying to get somewhere so we can't stand still for too long. Just thought I'll just get to this point before I start the scope. And we should have Derby's joining us soon if anybody else is there. So Derby's just should be joining us from Colorado. I thought this was going to have a gate on it. This cut through path. I just saw a gate with a padlock on. I thought, oh crikey, hope it isn't locked. It's just it's just trying to find. I'm trying to get to somewhere, and there's 3 different ways of getting to it. So, just trying to find not the quickest way. I mean, Google says they're all the same distance. It's obviously the one with a good reception. I've got the canal, which is a bit hit and miss, and then I've got walking where all the traffic is. That's why I try to avoid the main streets, because obviously if I have call-ins, so that's why you need to really know if I'm having call-ins, because I can either, if I have call-ins, I don't want to be on the busy road. And there's 2 ways to get round. See, I try and go the quiet ways if anybody wants to call in and have a chat. It's the 2 faces at the bottom. If you're saying the chat you want to join and have a chat and say hello, tell me where you're watching from and what you're up to, what your weather's doing. So I've just passed 500 scopes, I think I noticed this morning. Can't believe it. 500 scopes in about 8 months. Just trying to find different places to walk, get me exercising. And hopefully people will join me. Thought this would be quicker. This path around the back of the college. It's like a path around the back of the college. It's been such a mild day. I put like my bad weather coat on. You just don't know what to wear with the weather. Oh, it's all over the place. It's blue sky. I thought it was going to be sunny all day. I thought I'd be taking my coat off. Because you do get quite warm when you're walking. I say only a few last few days it's been that cold. I haven't felt hot. I mean, obviously it certainly isn't hat and gloves weather today. No way. Oh, it's all over the place. It'll make its mind up what it's doing. Oh. Obviously, when I started all this periscoping, I didn't think we'd still be just doing walks every day. Obviously, I can still do walks in the normal situation, but it was just something to do while the lockdown was on, because I haven't got a job, so at the moment I thought it'll get me fit, get me mental and physical well-being better. But in my particular case, it's not making you lose weight. It just stays the same. I think it's just making you more hungry with all this miles of walking, and you're always passing this at the fast food places. Not really any healthy options. I'm actually near somewhere that does soups. Get some soup. I tend to pass more McDonald's and KFC than soup places. Right. Yeah, so I've just started my scope now, because obviously it occupies your mind on the walk, because there isn't always something good to look at. So it's just nice to chat in the quiet bits where there isn't really anything to show you. And these rocks are here for some reason. These rocks. Somebody's put them there. I wonder what the history of these rocks are. It looks like it's been there a long time. That's obviously been put there by somebody. Yeah, I think this is dimensions where we can go for a swim. I think that's the swimming pool, I think. Right, let's just get this retweeted out in case anybody's missed it. You can just share it out, everybody. Let's get some viewers in. Oh, there's a Minnie for Derby now. She's not in. It's your Derby Minnie. Derby Minnie. I mean, say it's your Derby Minnie. So this is all supposed to be like what do you call it? I don't know what's across there. I think it's like something dangerous. It's got a fence around it. It's like a keep out area. I was watching. Yeah, it doesn't make for much of a live experience when nobody's watching. Anybody there? Give me some comments. Save me battery if there's nobody watching. I'll start singing in a minute. We don't want that. I try and do it so I've got a call in before I start, or somebody's going to come on, so I can gauge how long my walk's going to go on. I thought these walks would be getting easier. Obviously, if you're not losing weight, you're still carrying the same amount of weight around. I thought I'll be losing weight and getting more energy to walk miles. Oh, the weather's been it's so weird for say you don't see anybody about. I mean, there's a lot of cars about, but nobody seems to walk anymore. Oh, hang on, she's here, miles away. I wish this would beep when somebody adds themselves. I just feel like I'm talking to myself. Oh. If you're not looking at the screen all the time, you miss things. Oh, hello. No, it's just a nuisance. I'm just about to think, oh, nobody's going to come on today. And then you're about to end the scope, and then I go, oh, I've just missed your... I wish it'd beep, when you're trying to add yourself, it'd beep at me or something, so I know there's a message there. I've been looking at I've been looking at the screen for 10 minutes and nothing's come up, so I'm just trying to watch where I'm going. And then as soon as I look away from the screen, you're trying to come in. Well, I'm just going to give you an example of the British weather. When I set out at about 12. And obviously, I gave you a message saying I set out early because the sun was shining. And obviously, I thought, oh, I don't want me bad weather coat on with the sunshine. I've got no hat on and no gloves. It's quite mild today. I've got my coat unzipped, no hat or gloves. I thought, oh, it's going to be mild today. I'll probably be taking this coat off. Less brisk walking, and then just as you've come on, look what it's doing now. It's all the sun's gone, and it's trying to rain. So that's the fun of British weather. I know it's really funny, isn't it? It was all blue sky. I didn't know what I wanted. It's just drizzling. So anyway, I want it to cool me down. Anyway, I'm just trying to find a new route to where we're going, and just realised I've had to walk past McDonald's. So I've just had a waft of fries up my nose, just tormenting me. I think this is where we cut off before, Derby. I'll show you in a minute. There's underneath where we are now is an abandoned railway, and the track's still down. Can you see it? Look, an old railway. Look, hang on. Yeah, that's where we are. It's like one of the old railways. It's all got the trees going through it now. But we're just heading to. I just got I thought I don't know where I should go today because I didn't do a long walk yesterday, so I thought we'll just head for the general direction of obviously when we went to Stoke City. That general direction. It's about three directions I can set off in. Just I thought I'd just set off in that general direction and see how far we get, and obviously we'll just see how we go, and then. It's just a general direction. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me. I'm basically going to pass through that park where he said it was very windy a few days ago. We've already seen some minis. Yeah, let's get the mini out of the way. Mini. Right. We've seen about 3 minis. Oh, I bet you don't know what that car is. That's an old classic. See that white one? That's a nice old classic. It's that's called that's called that's I don't think you'll see them in America. Let me just get away from this road. It'll just be a few minutes. Hang on. Yeah, that's a Ford now. It's called a Ford Capri. That's like an old classic from the 70s and 80s, if you've ever heard of that one. Yeah, I've just noticed one of these houses, what looked like it used to be a pub. You see that house there with that little black square on the side? That must have been a pub, and it's been turned into a house. It's still got like that big black patch on the side. Yeah, we've obviously what I try and do is not be. By the time you come on, try and be full of beans by the time you come on, and not like flagging a bit. And I know what's happened is I thought I won't start my scope straight away, so I'll save my battery a little bit. So I just walked a bit, and it's horrible when you just walk without scoping, and your mind's saying, "Where are you going? What are you doing this for?" Shut up. Your mind's saying, "What are you mad? What are you doing?" When she's talking to you, it takes your mind off what you're doing. Oh dear. Anyway, there's a Thai restaurant. That looks like an old British pub that's been turned into a Thai restaurant, repurposed. And obviously, there is a proper British pub. I'll just cross over so you can get a look at it. There is a across the road. There is still a proper British pub across the road. Hang on. Yeah, it's just a mixture of things. Yeah, let me show you that one. There's one there. Look. That's still a pub. That's our brewery there in England. We have Bass beer. Bass. Yeah, Bass beer. That's what we have in the UK. That's one of our breweries. Yeah, that's the terrace there. It's still a pub. It's obviously, yeah. With you saying how many have closed, I think it's. I think a lot's to do with. They obviously They sort of had a smoking ban, where you couldn't smoke in pubs. I think that's really affected them. I think they were declining anyway. Obviously, I think it's been a decline for years. When the supermarkets started selling alcohol, all the supermarkets sell it, and I think it's been a general decline. A lot of them have been closing for a long time, and then when obviously the cigarette ban, no cigarette, no smoking, that came in. Obviously, it must have turned people away, and obviously, I don't know. Obviously, there's not one reason, but a lot of them are closing. I mean, if you research it, about half the pubs have closed that we used to have. I mean, like you've just seen, there used to be one on every street corner. It's it'd be as popular as like a 7-Eleven. They're just everywhere. Because that's what we used to do. Like when you were young, you could go on like a pub crawl, they call it. Where you just like go have a drink, have like a drink in every pub. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, you could just walk from one pub to the next, couldn't you? You could go about a dozen pubs on a night out. Anyway, right. I'm glad. Oh, I can smell Chinese food now. Oh, I'm going past the Chinese takeaway. Oh, oh, I'm hungry and I can smell church. Yeah, let's have a look at the menu. Yeah, let's make a mouth water. Where's the menu? Oh, there's no menu. There's no menu. I know. I can just smell. I'm just getting that smell of like spring rolls. That like greasy spring roll smell. Oh, ducking. We are. Until we're in spring, Derby, all the daffodils are coming out. Look, daffodils. Look, they're coming out. Yeah, they're just sprouting. They've come out of the ground. That's what the council do a lot. They obviously plant the bulbs, and then obviously they just keep coming through. Every year the bulbs just keep coming through. It's a nice plant to put down because you know it's going to come up every year. It obviously doesn't just die; it just keeps regrowing. That's what I like about things like that. Oh, mini, another mini. Okay, man. Mini. Ooh, alloys. Yeah, it's one of those mornings where by the time you came on, I was flagging a bit. So I don't know what's happening. I think I'm doing too much. Oh, by the time I come on where you are. Yeah. This is like my second win now. See, when you come on, this is like me Rocky music when you come on. You were like me. You were like my virtual coach. You have to say, come on, you're nearly there." Yes, that was quite a monumental chat yesterday, wasn't it? Oh, it's true. And we just managed to do it on a different network that's more reliable than what we're on now. And we may as well all just go on that app, aren't we? Why are we on this app? Can't we do it on? Can you do on walks on Zoom? Suppose you could do that, couldn't you? I suppose you could be on. You could be on a walk on Zoom, couldn't you? We could both be on a walk on Zoom. It'll work the same way as Periscope, won't it? And the apps and everything. Oh, crikey! Ooh, that was his exhaust. Crikey! What was that? Yes, we could do some Zoom walks. Zoom walks. Yeah, we're just passing over the railway line. Let's hope a train's coming. Let's give it a few seconds and see if we catch a train. I mean, let's try and get a. This is good for a screenshot. This is. Look at that. Let's get a screenshot. Look at that. Yeah, your face is nice and small in the corner. On my iPhone, anyway, your face is very small. So no, it's just I don't know what it is. I just did an update on my phone. I did an update on my phone. There was like another update, an iPhone update. It was an iPhone update, and then it just gave me an option if I wanted to magnify the icons. And when I magnified the icons, I've just noticed when I'm looking at you now in the corner, your head's a lot smaller, which is what we want. It's like half the size. So I think I've just yes, it's like just as big as me sort of little finger thumb. It's like as big as me little finger nail. You know, it's just small now. So it's better for taking screenshots. So yeah, I know. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why you need your sort of face be there all the time. I don't know why you can't. Because obviously, when you put, because it does give you the option of. I know as soon as I move away from here, a train will come. I know it'll come, won't it? As soon as I move away. Yeah, yeah. We'll give it a few minutes anyway. Give it a few minutes. Should get a nice train shot from here. I'll just, yeah, I'll just consume me bar. Let's guess what health bar I've got today. Hang on. Ah, come on, train. We're waiting. We've got audiences waiting in Colorado. Come on, train. How rude! Not have a train when we're just passing over. Could have a got my friend watching I could I, I can tell my mind's again when I'm talking. I keep getting Darby, Roland, and Marco's names mixed up when I'm talking. I keep calling you the wrong names. Oh dear, and my mind's all over the place. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, the lady. Yeah, the lady in Australia. Yeah, she still scopes. I think I mean, when she used to come on to me, Um, she used to do scopes where she'd sort of either she'd be sort of scoping or unpacking a shopping or scoping recipes or like scoping when I said to her you'll have to do like a full cooking scope, you know, not just show the after what you've made, just like do the cooking scope. And then I say she's just disappeared from my end anyway. So yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I have a little look through, and obviously obviously a lot of the people like, I think even a lot of the people who used to, you know, be on Haps and send it out to Periscope, I think they've stopped doing that now because I don't see Blaine or a lot of people have just disappeared, even though they can multi-stream. Yeah. But what I've just done this morning for proof of point is obviously, how we always get in where the location doesn't work, right? It's always saying London or somewhere. Anyway, I'm suppose that does use data and battery up. I may as well just turn it off. So I've just decided to turn it off for today. It keeps saying I'm in the wrong place anyway, so I may as well turn it off. And it just means I won't get that map coming up. And obviously, there's probably only you've got to watch anyway, so you know where I am. Yeah, yeah. I'm just wondering what it'll do for battery. But yeah, this is basically that park we're coming up to now. When you joined me a bit late a few days ago, and you said you could hardly hear me with the wind. But we've got no wind today, so I'm just thought we'll just hang out by this railway line and watch for a train. And now one won't come. Do 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 do. As soon as I walk away, yeah, yeah. I thought I'd just give it a few minutes. Oh, I give up. Yeah, because I thought it's like a double track, so I thought I'd see one coming the other way. I mean, it's Monday afternoon. There should be some trains running. This is the main line, I think. Um, this is the main line. No, just a train. Come on. Oh, anyway, what can you do? Yeah, I'll have to do that where I could just go on my local train platform, and then we can see loads of trains. And I could probably hang around there, couldn't I? And just film all the trains coming in and out, couldn't I? Yeah, could do that where I buy the trains all the time. Anyway, we'll go. I'm sick of standing now. You'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see it in the distance if it passes anyway. So yeah, my muscles are starting to seize up if I stand there too long. Oh yeah, here's another car for you. Nice blue one. That's nice blue. Nice colour. Yeah, that's a bit like yeah. I mean, I like that blue, like azure blue. I think they call it. Oh, this is a nice big Ford Ranger. I don't know they did them in England. Look, Ford Ranger. Ooh, them are those like flat backed on Ford Ranger. That's a nice big car. 3.2. Ooh, 3.2 litre. Ooh, cracky. That's a big one. I didn't know they sold them in England. But I know I can get the Ford Mustangs. You can do them right-hand drive now. The Ford Mustangs. I like the Mustangs, the new one. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, look at this. This is a classic old Land Rover. Look at that, army green, old Land Rover. That's what you want. But you know what? You know why they? Yeah, you know why they never rust though. They never. Hang on, I've got my phone going. Hang on, my phone's going. Struth. It always goes at the wrong moment. Hang on. Yeah, I've just missed it. Hang on. I've got that much rubbish in my bag. Hang on. Oh, I can't find it. Oh yeah, yeah, we're okay. I've just lost me in a minute. Yeah, I'll have to start bringing a backpack. I've got too much stuff I have to bring. Oh, I've got like a little bag, and then I try and shove everything in it. Uh, I was going to feed the birds and get a bit of weight out my bag. Hang on, let's try and feed the birds. Hang on, hang on. Straight. Yeah, it's because I've got my bird food in my bag. I've got this little man bag, and I'm trying to put some sandwiches in, a drink, bird food, two phones. Oh, hang on. Yeah, yeah, like they do with some, like when they carry babies at the front, like a baby carrying thing. Yeah, you just do like rustling and rooting round, aren't we? They find things. I know. I'll be glad when I can be in like a position where I can bring a little tripod with me and bring a little tripod with me. And oh right, right. I see. Let's have a little walk around the water. Let's go say hello to the birds. Let's go say hello to the birds. See if they want me food, so I can lighten my bag a bit. Get rid of some of it. They're ever so weird. These birds. They seem to move away from you instead of coming towards you. I bet they'll all move. I bet they'll all move away from me now. It's ever so weird. These birds. Yeah. Let's just. Yeah, but they should be used to people. It's like a park where they should be used to people. Right. Oh yeah. See if the ducks will have it. Oh, it's so weird. I mean, this is just like a park, like anywhere else, isn't it? And they're used to people feeding them. Yeah, they just seem a bit. They seem a bit skittish, like they won't move away from me, like. I'm probably distracting them with my bright red coat. Got my bright red coat on again. Oh God. Well, at least I can say. At least I can say to you, it isn't cold today, anyway. So. Yeah, I feel like saying to these birds, "How rude! I go to the trouble of bringing you some food, and you ignore me. How rude! Carrying all this weight around. Yeah, I'm carrying all this. Yeah, that's no, that's a coot with a white head. Yeah. Then we've got swans coming. There's a swan. They're all fighting. Yeah. I'm glad I can just say. I mean, I've had a few days where I've been really cold, and obviously it's not. That isn't the norm in England. You're not normally freezing cold all the time. We've had a few days have been. I mean, obviously I went on my pond this morning, and there's still some ice on it. Even though it's mild, all the ice hasn't gone. That's what. Yeah, I was just. This is where I was a few days ago, and ooh, there's a free apple. Yeah. Do you want some food? Do you want some food, or are you going to be miserable? Yeah, they just seem. I mean, yes, yeah, well, yeah. I think they're going to be. I think they're going to. I think they're going to find it difficult to throw an apple in the water. I don't think they mean feed them an apple that way. Just throw an apple at them. No, don't throw an apple at them. I don't think they can eat the whole apple. Yeah, I don't like these bits. Oh, the sun's coming out again. Make your mind up. It's coming out again. Yeah, it's rained on me for 5 minutes now. It's sort of tormenting me with rain, and now the sun's come out. Right. Hang out. Yes. Have you say? I'm just trying to think. I think I'm all talked out. What we were talking about. Have you? Did you do some research on them shows I told you about? Did you Just look anything up. Yeah, I mean, I was just going to say, I mean, I'm never like that. I've done it a few times where I felt myself nodding off, But I've got like a wired brain. I feel like I'm somebody who's always on coffee. I don't drink a lot. I don't drink coffee, but I'm always feeling like really wired in my brain. Always wanting to do something. Yeah, I say there's still ice. You can see the swans are still on the ice. They're still really. Oh, there you go. What's that? Right, yeah, I was just flagging a bit just before you come on. I thought, oh, it's raining now. Oh, nobody's coming on. I thought, what shall I wait? No, blue sky again. Look, it's funny the British weather. Look what happens in an hour. You've gone from rain to sun to rain. It just keeps on changing. I'm a good weather person now. I'm an expert on the weather. I'm trying to be friendly and feed some of these birds. They don't seem to. They want your food, but they don't want to come too close. I think they're just a bit. If they're a bit timid of people, I don't know. And yet, you know how friendly they are at my pond. I don't know what's up with this pond. They mustn't get people feeding them as much. They mustn't get people feeding them. I mean, the swans used to come out, and where my pond, the swans will come out of the water and take it out of your hand. But, yeah, obviously, I've got like a destination in mind. Because obviously, that's the problem is when you come out early, you're thinking, oh, I've got 5 hours of daylight. So, thinking you want to walk miles and miles and miles, you know. So, but we're right next to the train line, so if one comes past, I'll just say train. This is why we're walking past that train line now. No, nothing's come by. I know you have to keep saying how rude. Look, we still haven't got a train. I could have put my scope and said, let's watch the trains. Oh. I know what Roland was saying, like try and do a few short scopes and obviously just say exactly what you're looking at. I mean, all I can really do is say, let's go for a walk. Because if you say feed the birds and then people come on halfway through, you're like, you're not feeding the birds. I did that half an hour ago. All ivy on the trees. It's so cool just to walk here and you don't realise you're just right next to a main road. We're just in this nice little nature reserve. But uh, yeah, there's still ice. I thought all the ice should have been gone. I still see the ducks on the ice. Look, I'll just throw them a bit of food. At least it's a warning. This is a warning. Yeah, it's that coot that was. It was that coot. That's that coot. Yeah, that was a coot with the white face. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, could be correct. Yeah. 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 I'm just going to think if it's. I don't know how much mud there is to perhaps go on these other paths. What we discussed, there are other paths we can go on. Which way should we go? Which way should we go? Go down here. Derby will tell me which way to go. We'll go this way. It's Derby. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. It's your fault if we get lost. Blame Derby. I just don't want to be too much mud, you see. Obviously, there might be a little bit of mud. Let's just see where this path goes. I've just got like a trodded path, but obviously you don't know where it's going to come out, so it just means we've got to go all through that park where there's all that windiness, you know. So, oh, I can see where it comes out. Yeah, everybody else is walking. Yeah, there's just a gap in the fence down there. We can just save going through that park where all that gusty wind was. Right, let me just address that phone call. She's just probably wondering which way I've walked. I'm just oh, hang on, my brightness is right down. Hang on, hang on. Just trying to get me the phone working. Yeah, because I'm not sure if she's popped out or not. So we'll just see if she's probably telling me she's popping out. Just let me know where she's going. I just tell her I just need to know the general direction, and I'll see where we end up in a sec. Hello. I'm up. I'm just slowly heading towards Trenton. You know, towards Stoke City ground again. I'm just up Fenton. I'm nearly at. I'm just nearly at the. Yes, Yeah, I'm just nearly at the Stoke City ground. I'll be there shortly, and then we may as well just call it Trenton, and then I'll give you an update a bit later. We'll try heading Trenton direction, and I'll see how we go. Well, no, it's going to be hours yet. You may as well say 5 o'clock unless anything changes. I mean, I'm not there yet, so I'm a long way off yet. Just leave it. Yeah, just leave it at 5, and I'll let you know if it's any earlier. Okay. Right. Yeah, it's a little bit of mud. I'm just little bit of mud. Little bit of mud. We're finished now. We're back. We're back on tarmac. We're back on tarmac. Hang on. That's probably the way I should have come. Where's that path go? Oh, there's paths everywhere, Derby. Paths everywhere. Right. Now, we've got a path there. And we've got a path through the housing estate. Let's go this way. The trouble is, we've got this curiosity to go these different paths, and then we don't want to get lost. So I'm going to try and avoid the. It hasn't been too muddy, but the problem is I've got these shoes where I think if I just walked on damp grass, I'd feel my socks are getting wet. You know, you just have to stay away from any moisture when you've got these shoes on. They're okay as long as either all the mud's frozen or you're not where there's any moisture. I may even felt my feet a bit wet yesterday when it was in that rain and just walking on the tarmac path. So, right. Anyway, you can see these British houses. Anyway, oh, that's bright and orange. See some of these little modern houses that they're building. Oh, they look cool. They look like they're made of stone. I don't know if that's like they actually are made with stone. They're like modern houses, but they look like they're made of stone. Look. I don't know if it's just a covering, like bricks, and then obviously them are bricks, and then these look like a stone facade. Mini. Yeah, I don't know. I suppose it's like a brick facade, I'd imagine. Yeah, I think I'm going to go a different way then. Lose my bearings. That's basically another park you can go over that hill over there. That's another park you can climb up that hill and get a good view. I just had picture quality warning. I just hope this doesn't just. Yeah, I just got the red message coming up. I think I know where I am. We'll just go this way. Yeah, it's just Periscope being awkward. It's a nice colour. Yeah, out and about, live streaming. Out and about, live streaming. Oh. Alright, let's get this health bar consumed. Let's get this health bar consumed. Give myself. Will you stop sitting trying to reconnect? It's stupid this, as it says. Oh, way up. Oh no, I think we've got a glitch. I think when it tries reconnecting, I think sometimes it messes with the voice. I think you're gone all high pitch now. Mine's probably gone all deep like Barry White. Oh no, not that problem again. Yeah, and then you try and do a voice only chat on Wi-Fi and you have more hassle than being outside. I know, I thought we'd just have an audio chat on Wi-Fi. No trouble there. Yeah, we'll have to have a conversation and just like leave about 30 seconds before you answer the question. But I'm just wondering if I started a Zoom now, right? I wonder what would happen if we started a Zoom. Can you do that? Uh, yeah, it just turns me off when we've said the voice is going funny. Okay then, shall we just try? I'll just do a quick test. Yeah. Okay, I'll be back in 5. Right.